So we were at the last question. I had done the first part with you, 2.3 last question, where the degree of your dividend is same as the degree of your quotient. Second one, I think Rohan ने answer दिया था कि इसमें कौन सा option आएगी. Rohan and Manya were answering. For question number 5, second part, you can write down the answer as first part of question number 1, if I'm not wrong. Check.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Yes, ma'am.
वन का अगर आप फर्स्ट पार्ट चेक करोगे तो क्वोशंट और रिमाइंडर की डिग्री सेम है. कैन यू टेल मी व्हाट वर द डिग्रीज ऑफ द क्वोशंट एंड द रिमाइंडर देयर?
Ma'am, it was 1.
One.
You had linear quotient and linear remainder.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
X minus 3 and 7x minus 9.
Right. And for the last part, you require the degree of the remainder to be 0. That means your remainder should be constant. For this, I think you can quote first part, first question, second part as your example. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
So rather than thinking on the spot, you can have an idea. Try to observe why the relation between the degrees was like that. फॉर एग्जाम्पल जैसे फर्स्ट पार्ट हमने किया था, मैंने आपको बता दिया कि आप किसी भी पॉलिनोमियल को अगर कांस्टेंट से डिवाइड करते हो तो डिविडेंड की और क्वोशंट की डिग्री सेम होगी. व्हाट यू कैन कीप इन माइंड फॉर सेकंड पार्ट एंड थर्ड पार्ट? सिचुएशन हमारी कैसी थी जिसमें रिमाइंडर कांस्टेंट आया? व्हाट वाज द डिविडेंड, व्हाट वाज द डिवाइजर वेयर योर क्वोशंट एंड रिमाइंडर हैड द सेम डिग्री? सो ट्राई टू ऑब्जर्व. लर्न ही कर सकते हैं ना हम एग्जाम्पल. तो एग्जाम में अगर आपको इस तरह का क्वेश्चन आए, यू शुड हैव एन अंडरस्टैंडिंग. So that's all. The last exercise which says it's optional here, we are going to start with that. It contains relationship between the zeros of a cubic polynomial and its coefficients. So we are going to write this down. I'm writing down the standard form for a cubic polynomial. Ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. A, B, C, D are the coefficients. They will be real numbers. The leading coefficient cannot be 0. So simply remembering, A is representing the coefficient of x cube. B represents the coefficient of x square. C represents the coefficient of x, and D is your constant term. So once you have identified these A, B, C, D, the relationship between the zeros of the cubic polynomial and A, B, C, D, that's what we are writing down here. Let the zeros. Now, the number of zeros a cubic polynomial can have at the most is 3. So हमारे पास ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा 3 zeros हो सकती हैं. We are representing them with the same kind of letters we used in quadratic polynomial. So let the zeros of the cubic polynomial be represented by alpha, beta, and gamma. So you have 3 zeros. There will be 3 relationships similar to quadratic polynomial. क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल के जब आपने जीरोस लिखे थे तो उसमें एक रिलेशन था फॉर द सम ऑफ जीरोस और दूसरा रिलेशन था फॉर प्रोडक्ट ऑफ जीरोस. तो आपके पास वैसे ही रिलेशन यहाँ पे भी हैं. फॉर सम ऑफ जीरोस, that would mean alpha plus beta plus gamma. The answer is equal to minus b by a. Then you have product of zeros. तीनों जीरोस का प्रोडक्ट है आपके पास, अल्फा मल्टीप्लाइड बाय बीटा मल्टीप्लाइड बाय गामा, this is equal to minus d over e. So this is negative constant over the leading coefficient. The sum is equal to negative coefficient of x square over the leading coefficient. In between these two, there is one more relation. It is sum of products of zeros. आपको zeros के product लेने हैं और उनको ऐड करना है. जब आपने प्रोडक्ट लिखना है जीरोस का, आपने 2 जीरोस लेनी है. सो अल्फा बीटा इन दोनों का प्रोडक्ट, देन बीटा गामा का प्रोडक्ट, एंड देन फर्स्ट एंड द लास्ट वन. दो दो करके प्रोडक्ट लिख लिए और इनका जो सम होगा, दिस इज इक्वल टू सी ओवर. Alternating signs है. For the sum you have negative minus negative b over a. For sum of the products you have alpha beta beta gamma plus gamma alpha as c over a. ये positive है यहाँ पे. Then the last one, the product is represented with a negative minus d over a. Let me know if you've written.
Ma'am, please wait. Ma'am, please wait.
For 2 minutes.
Okay.
Done, ma'am.
So we are going to do,
Done,
first
ma'am.
of all,
Done.
we will do an application. जो exercise में questions थे, if you've turned your books to page 32, on the right on page 33 you can see the exercise that we've already done. अब हम compare करते हैं कि quadratic polynomial के लिए जब question आया था वो किस तरह का था और जो ये example है वो किस तरह की है. quadratic polynomial में था zeros आपको खुद ढूंढनी थी, उसके बाद रिलेशनशिप भी वेरीफाई करना था. फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन जो है 2.2 का, आई होप यू आर राइट नाउ लुकिंग एट दैट क्वेश्चन. आपको जीरोस भी खुद फाइंड करनी थी, आपको रिलेशनशिप भी वेरीफाई करना था. whereas the example that we are going to do now, example number 5, उसमें उन्होंने आपको जीरोस पहले से दी हुई हैं and they are saying verify whether or not those are zeros for the cubic polynomial or not, and afterwards you have to verify the relationship. Take a look. आपको ये 3 वैल्यूज दी हुई हैं, आपको वेरीफाई करना है कि ये जीरोस हैं या नहीं. Polynomial is px 3x cube minus 5x square minus 11x minus 3, and afterwards you have to verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. Now how do we verify whether or not the given value is a zero of any polynomial? किसी भी polynomial के लिए अगर आपको verify करना हो. No, it's not necessary. It's not necessary that every time the zeros will be given. Questions could be similar to, just a minute, आपकी एक्सरसाइज का जो लास्ट 2.3 का थर्ड क्वेश्चन था, जैसे 2.3 का थर्ड क्वेश्चन है जैसे, जिसमें आपको 2 जीरोस देके 2 जीरोस फाइंड आउट करनी है। क्यूबिक पॉलिनोमियल में भी ऐसे हो सकता है कि आपको 1 जीरो दे दे या 2 दे दे, थर्ड आप फाइंड करो फिर वेरीफाई करो। The question that I could see in previous year's paper were mostly on verifying the relationship. Zeros deke to verify the relationship. Now, can anyone answer how do we verify whether or not these values are zeros of the polynomial?
We use that value
to
in the
equate the
variable
zero.
true.
We will put the 3 in 3x cube.
That's right, that's right. हम one by one वेरिएबल की जगह पे ये वाली वैल्यूज यूज करेंगे। पहले आप x की वैल्यू 3 पुट करोगे, फिर हम चेक करेंगे कि px, that means p3 should come out to be 0. If on putting x as 3, the polynomial evaluates to 0, then we will say that 3 is a 0. This is what you have to check. As you can see here, they have done that. Let's just write this down.
When we have to do this example in the notebook.
Yes, beta. Px is 3x cube minus 5x square minus 11x minus 3. So the first value is 3. We have to verify whether or not it is a 0. So start by replacing x with 3. Since your answer comes out to be 0, we can say कि x equals to 3 is a 0. So हमारे पास first value जो है variable की, sorry, the first 0 is alpha as 3. Second value is x as minus 1. So you can check that the answer comes out to be 0. And hence x equals to minus 3 is also a 0 of px, and we get the third 0. We will represent it by gamma. This part is actually easy. It all depends on your work here. आप simplification ठीक से करो. And most of the times it is true, जो भी values दी होंगी वो zeros बनती हैं. And I am saying most of the times, although when they say verify, the result is true, but I have seen questions in reference books where they start by writing, maybe it's just a grammatical error कि उन्होंने लिखा इस तरह से होता है, but later on answer no आ जाता है. वो question frame करने का तरीका गलत है उनका. उसमें होना चाहिए check whether these are zeros or not. When they say verify, that means they are the zeros. You are just going to show that yes, you can see when we put the value of the variable as given, the answer comes out to be 0, and hence the given value are or is or are the zeros of the polynomial. Once you have verified that these are the zeros, you have the values for alpha, beta, and gamma. The next thing you want to do is you want to verify the relationship. Let me know if you've done this, then we will do the verification of the relationship. For the verification part, the first thing you want to do is to compare your polynomial with the standard form or the general form, and write down the values for A, B, C, and D. Can you tell me what are the values for the coefficients?
3,
is 3,
3, 5,
is
11.
minus 5, C is minus
Minus
11,
5, minus 11,
minus 3.
minus 3.
That's right, don't forget the signs. Now we have three relationships. Pehla hai alpha plus beta plus gamma. This is equal to minus B over A. The second one is alpha beta, B plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha. This is C over A. And the last one is alpha beta gamma. This is D over A with a minus sign. So you can verify by putting the values. Left hand side में आपको actual values use करनी है alpha beta gamma की जो आपको ऊपर से मिली हैं. So 3 plus -1 plus -1 by 3. इसको solve करो. Right hand side में आपने values use करनी है coefficients की. Minus B is -5. The denominator is 3. So you get 5 by 3. So this one is verified. You have left hand side equal to right hand side. Let's do for the second one. Alpha multiplied by beta plus beta multiplied by gamma plus gamma multiplied by beta. Alpha, sorry. This is the answer I obtained by using actual values of alpha, beta, gamma. Now for the right hand side, I'm going to use the coefficients C over A. C is -11 and A is 3. So this also gives you LHS equal to RHS. Finally, alpha, beta, gamma, the products, 3 into -1 into -1 by 3. This comes out to be 1. RHS is equal to -3 by 3. This is equal to 1. So we have verified all three relations. All right, we shall continue with the optional exercise tomorrow. As your homework, I want you to do question number 1 from the optional exercise. And if you have not written this, I will share the screenshot after the class.
Thank you, ma'am.
God bless you.